Devon Larratt versus Alex Cordesha.
I think the left is a more interesting match than the right. I think it's going to be very similar to the first one with the left, except a little more dominant for Devon. Devon learned a lot more in that first one, and I do not think you are going to see him mess around as much. I think Devon will get right to the job. With the right arm, will Alex take a round? No. If he does, it is on fouls. I do not think he will surprise Devon after seeing what Morozov did to him. I do not see Alex doing anything with Devon's right, because I think Devon's right now is on Morozov's level, if not above it. I think you will see Devon play a lot more with his right than his left.
Todd Hutchings versus Dave Chaffee.
I think it is going to be Dave's day, I really do. I think Hutchings has the power and the technique. His lifts are more than what they were before. Todd has phenomenal endurance. I think this is probably a better, healthier, leaner Dave. You might see a quicker Dave. I think he is going to hit the 115 kilos class, and he is probably going to run it for quite a while. I think he has the potential to dominate that class. I just feel Dave is the bigger, stronger human being. His hand feels like iron. Every time I have shaken Dave's hand, it has felt like an anvil, and I do not feel that same type of energy when I shake Todd Hutchings' hand.
Rickard Bourneman versus Pavlo Derbedv.
I think Pavlo is the favorite. I do not think Pavlo's right is as good as his left. I think Pavlo, in my eyes, is one of the most underrated arm wrestlers. I actually see Rickard as a 253-pounder as well. I think he would be a huge force in that class, more so than in the super heavyweights. But I think Pavlo is going to get it with the experience and the strength he has. Pavlo is a lot stronger than what people let on. His stamina is not that great, so if Rickard can slow him down for a round or two, it may start to go in his favor. But I do not think he has the power to match Pavlo, especially in the early rounds.
Matt Mask versus Philip Larson.
You cannot even compare our practice poll that was a year ago. I would say he has come heads and tails and lengths compared to where he is now. He was still very much an amateur, and now it looks like he is starting to make some pretty big waves. So I would not consider him even close to the same arm wrestler he was then. I would not say I am as trained than against Ongerbaif and Nugo, but I am a lot more rested right now. I have been at my cottage for the last 3 weeks. I am not overtrained or overexerted. I feel very well rested, which I have not felt in a long time. Right now, I feel really healthy. I will probably be 235 pounds, maybe 240. I did not really think this match was going to be a possibility because I have been gunning for the 231-pound class. I was expecting a phone call for a 231-pound match. I was actually hoping to get a chance at Yoshi, but they needed a man for Philip, so I said, yeah, I will do it. This is more for entertainment, to give Philip an introduction to East versus West and see what level he is at. It is a learning experience for him. You ain't never pulled an arm wrestler like me before, Philip. You will learn way more from a loss than you will from a win.
Brian Shaw versus Brandon Allen.
I honestly think it is going to go in Brian's favor. I think Brandon has a little more experience and that sticky spot, but with Brian's height, power, and everything else, and he has been getting a lot of training from some top arm wrestlers. If he can stay tight and tall, I do not think Brandon Allen will be able to beat him. I think it's going to be Brian's game all day long. I think he's just too much human being. I do not think Brandon is on that top level yet, where he is enough to slow him down. If Brian's technique has really tightened up, I would like to see him go against Leonidas. I think he and Leonidas would be a possible matchup a couple of months down the road.
Gabby Basconelos versus Joselyn Brisson.
I am cheering for Joselyn on this one. I think she has the potential within the next couple of years to be one of the top 2 women in the world. But I think Gabby's experience is going to play a part. I do not think Gabby is going to beat her as easily as she thinks she is. I think it's going to be a banger, actually. Their strength levels are very equal, if not Joselyn maybe even being a little stronger than her. But the experience definitely has to go to Gabby. A few more losses under Joselyn's belt, a few more things she needs to learn. She just has not been on that top stage enough to gain the experience that I believe she will have in the very near future.
Siri Brown versus Derek Smith.
I know them both. I would say Derek is the favorite coming into this.